Welcome to day 10 of the 28 Days of Magic. And if you are redirected here from an oracle reading you watched, I invite you to do the complete 28 days. I think you'll find it very beneficial. If you are here because you're already doing the 28 days, welcome to day 10. And let's get to it. Here we go. Now, all right. Now, hopefully, I've fixed my microphone issue. We'll find out. Okay, day 10. Magic dust everyone. No duty is more urgent than the returning of thanks. St. Ambrose. Ancient spiritual teachings say that what we give to another person with a full heart returns to us 100-fold. So being grateful and saying thank you to another person for anything you receive from them is not only urgent, it's vital to improving your life. Gratitude is a powerful energy. And so whomever you direct gratitude's energy towards, that's where it goes. If you think of gratitude's energy looking like sparkling magic dust, then when you express gratitude to another person in return for something you've received from them, you are literally sprinkling them with that magic dust. The powerful, positive energy in magic dust reaches and affects whomever you sprinkle it on. Most of us make contact with many people every day, whether on the phone, through email, or face-to-face at work, in stores, restaurants, elevators, buses, or trains. And in many cases, the people we make contact with deserve our gratitude because we are receiving something from them. Think about the people you encounter in a typical day who provide you with some kind of service, like those working in stores or restaurants, bus or cab drivers, customer service people, cleaners, or the staff at your work. The people who work in service are giving themselves a service served to you. Giving themselves to serve you, sorry. And when you're receiving their service, okay, hang on, let me reread that. The people who work in service are giving themselves to serve you, and you're receiving their service. If you don't say thank you in return for their service, then you're not being grateful, and you're stopping the good from coming into your life. Think about the maintenance workers who keep our transport systems working safely, and those who maintain the service of utilities such as electricity, gas, water, and our roads. Think about the cleaners of the world who clean our streets, public bathrooms, trains, buses, airplanes, hospitals, restaurants, supermarkets, and office buildings. You can't personally say thank you to all of them, but you can sprinkle them with magic dust by saying thank you next time you pass one of them. And you can be grateful next time you sit at your clean desk or walk on a clean sidewalk or across a polished floor. When you're at a cafe or restaurant, sprinkle magic dust by saying thank you to each person as they serve you, whether cleaning the table, giving you a menu, receiving your order, filling your glass with water, serving the meal you ordered, clearing the table, giving you a bill, or giving your change. Remember to say thank you every single time. If you're in a store or supermarket checkout, sprinkle magic dust and say thank you to the person who serves you or packs your groceries. If you are traveling by plane, sprinkle magic dust by saying thank you to the check-in people, the people in security, the people who checks your ticket as you board, and the cabin crew who greet you as you enter the plane. During the flight, say thank you to the cabin crew every time they perform a service for you. Serving drinks and food or removing your plate or trash is a service. The airline thanks you for flying with them, the captain thanks you, and the crew thank you. So do the same and thank them as you leave the plane. And every time you take off and land at your destination, say thank you, because the fact that you can fly at all is an absolute miracle. Be grateful for those people who assist you in your work, whether they are clerical staff, receptionists, canteen staff, cleaners, customer service people, or any of your work colleagues. Magic dust them with thank you. All of them are doing you a service, and they deserve your continued gratitude in return. Store assistants, waiters, and waitresses work very hard to serve people. They have chosen a job to serve other people, and serving the public means encountering all kinds of people in varying moods, including those who are ungrateful. Next time you are being served by another person, remember that the person who is serving you is a precious daughter or son to parents, an irreplaceable brother or sister to siblings, a mother or father to a family and children, and a loved and adored partner or friend. And they deserve your kindness and patience. At times, you may encounter a person in service who behaves rudely towards you or doesn't give you the attention you think you deserve. It may be more challenging to be grateful in these situations, but your gratitude cannot be dependent on another person's behavior. Choose to be grateful no matter what. Choose magic in your life no matter what. It, may, it might help you to remember that you don't know what difficulty someone might be going through at the time you connect with them. They may be feeling unwell. They may have just lost a loved one. Their marriage might have just ended, or they might be in desperation and at a tipping point in their life. Your gratitude and kindness may be the most magical thing that happens to them that day. Be kind, for everyone you meet is fighting a hard battle. If you thank someone on the phone for his or her help, don't throw away your thank you. Instead, give the reason why you're grateful. For example, thank you for your help. Thank you for going out of your way for me. Thank you for giving me so much of your time. Thank you for resolving the situation for me. I'm very grateful to you. You will be amazed at the response from the other person when you do this one simple thing, because they will feel your sincerity. When you say thank you to someone in person, look at his or her face. They will not feel your gratitude or receive your magic dust unless you look directly at them. You've wasted an opportunity to help that person and to change your own life if you say thank you to the air, or say thank you as you're looking down, or thank you while you're on your cell phone, because you're not really sincere when you do it like that. A couple of years ago, I was in a store buying a gift for my sister. The store assistant who served me listened to what I was looking for, and then she went on a search for the perfect gift as though it was for her sister. As the store assistant handed me the bag containing the perfect, beautifully wrapped gift, I received a call on my cell phone. I was finishing the call when I reached the front entrance of the store, and suddenly an unsettled feeling swept over me. I immediately returned to the store assistant who had helped me, and I not only thanked her, but I told her all the reasons why I was grateful to her and how much I appreciated everything she did for me. I showered her with gratitude's magic dust. Her eyes filled with tears, and the biggest smile you've ever seen swept across her face. Every action always has an equal reaction. If you really mean it when you say thank you, the other person will feel it. And you will not only have made another person feel really good, but your gratitude will fill you with an indescribable happiness. That day, I walked out of the store indescribably happy. I don't use magic dust only for the people who serve. I use gratitude's magic dust in all kinds of situations. When I say goodbye to my daughter, before she drives to her home, I feel gratitude for her having arrived home safely, and I wave my fingers in the air and imagine sprinkling magic dust over her and her car. Sometimes I sprinkle magic dust on my computer before I begin a new project, or sprinkle magic dust ahead of me before I walk into a store to look for something in particular that I need. My daughter uses magic dust when she's driving, and if she sees another driver who seems to be stressed and is speeding, and she sprinkles magic dust over them to help them, make them feel better and keep them safe. Today, take gratitude's magic dust with you for the people who work in service, and look for every opportunity you can to sprinkle magic dust on everyone by saying thank you. Thank at least 10 people who perform different services you benefit from today. It doesn't matter if you don't get the opportunity to do it in person. You can mentally acknowledge the people who serve you services you benefited from. The magic dust will still reach them. As an example, mentally say to yourself, I am really grateful to the cleaners who work through the early hours of the morning, making sure that the streets are clean of trash every day. I've never really thought about how grateful I am for that service, which is done like clockwork every day. Thank you. Make sure you keep count of the people in service you are grateful for, so that you know when you have thanked 10 different people for their service, and sprinkle magic dust on them all. If you imagine the sparkling magic dust falling over people when you thank them, you have a picture of what really happens in the invisible with the power of gratitude. With this picture in your mind, it will help you to believe and know that the magic dust of gratitude really does reach the people, and that it will be available to help them to improve their lives. And every time you sprinkle magic dust over another person, it also returns to you in your own life. If you're at home today, then sit down with a pen and journal, or on your computer, and go back in your mind recalling instances where people in service went out of their way for you. It may have been someone on the phone, or it may have been a tradesperson who was determined to resolve a problem for you. Maybe you've received a great service from your mail person, the trash collectors or recycling companies, or local store assistants. Make a written list of 10 instances where people in service helped you, and send magic dust by saying thank you to every one of them. All right. So, count your blessings. This is the magic dust number 1. This just says read tomorrow's thing. Count your blessings. So that was day 1. Count your blessings. Don't forget, every day we do that. Okay? The 10 blessings, write your why you're grateful, and reread your list and say thank you, thank you, thank you at the end of every one of them. Now today, sprinkle magic dust on 10 people who perform services you benefit from by thanking them directly or otherwise, by mentally acknowledging and thanking them. Feel grateful for them. Feel grateful to them for the service they performed. And just before you go to sleep tonight, hold that magic rock in one hand and say the magic words, thank you, for the best thing that happened during the day. Now, it says here to read through tomorrow's practice today because it starts in the morning. Okay? I'm not going to, because it's a whole nother day's worth. And it's very similar to what you're doing. So, if you're watching this and day 11 is not uploaded yet, maybe I'll upload it late tonight so that you still can. I'll see what I can do. But if you're watching this later on after I've done it, then just go ahead and watch day 11. Okay? All right. So that is the Magic Dust, everyone. Magic Day 10 of the 28 days. Now, I want to point out, where is it now? Where, just read it. Okay, I just read it. Where the heck is it? So basically, it's the part where she says she sprinkles magic dust on her daughter and her car before they leave and everything. You would be amazed at how well that works. Okay. I do that anytime I leave my house and get in my vehicle. I do that. And I just say, thank you, thank you, thank you for getting me to wherever I'm going safely and uneventful. I am so truly grateful. And at first, it kind of felt kind of funny doing that. But then over the course of the years, I started to recognize that some days I would do that and then I'd leave to like go to work or go to the store or whatever. And as I'm driving, I'd pass either like a car accident that had just happened ahead of me, like not far ahead of me, or I'd pass somebody pulled over for speeding or whatever reason they were pulled over. And as I drive by, it's like, holy crap, that could have been me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, like a lot of times stuff like that just goes unnoticed. We're so wrapped up in whatever we're doing or our quest of where we're going that we don't even realize that when you pass that car accident or that police officer pulling somebody over or whatever, that could have been you. Be grateful that it wasn't. Okay? Thank you that you made it through that without being hurt or pulled over and you made it to your destination safe and uneventful. All right? It does work. And when you start paying attention to your surroundings after you've done such a thing to you, you're thanking for advance. And like the law of attraction, you have to say it as if you've already received it for it to manifest right away. So that's why you say, thank you, thank you, thank you for getting me to my destination safely. You're saying it as if you've already made it there, right? So that immediately makes sure that that magic dust is clung to you because in universe's eyes and energetically, it's already happened. You've already made it to the other end unscathed. That's why you're saying thank you. So do that. It really, really does make a difference. And when you pay attention to your travels in such a way, you'll see there will be some days where you will literally just miss events that could have totally changed your whole life, or at least, at the very least, messed up your entire day. But because you were already in an energetic frequency of gratitude, and you'd already put out to the universe, thank you for getting me there unscathed, that can't be your experience. And it's somebody else's experience that probably did not do that, right? And they may have very well been already in a bad mood, and that's what attracted that to them. But if you hadn't have done that, you could very well have been wrapped up in that as well. So anyway, that is Magic Day number 10 of the 28 days. And like I said, feel free. I really strongly recommend that you do the full 28 days, even if it's just once. And then you'll know what it is. You'll remember things in your day, even if, and if there's a specific topic within these 28 days that you're finding, that's tough, then maybe you can go back and just watch that particular day and do that thing again, maybe 2 or 3 days in a row, just to solidify the energies of that. Okay? Have a wonderful, blessed day, and we will see you tomorrow on day 11. Thank you for watching. Thank you. Bye.